regarding, I think that I figure the right distance to hold this. Tied into, I think, the Smithfield deal and most all of our trade negotiations basically is the philosophy of what I want to call quantitative easing. And in plain, I think, everyday language, it amounts to just running the printing presses. And I really don't even have this all sorted out. I'd like to have some more input on it, but help it get it down. We need to communicate to the common layperson what the effect is having on our markets and on the net result it does in producing workers or jobs in this country.
I read about, since the other night, somebody was asked a question on quantitative easing. I've been doing some studying on it, and quite candidly, it gave me a headache. From what I understand, basically you're taking more money out of the market to increase the price of goods, increase inflation, which in turn puts more money in people's pockets. And what's that?
That's a lot of mumbo jumbo for putting, it's putting dollars out there, but where are the dollars coming from? In the war days, they sold U.S. savings bonds. We were a saving nation, and we had equity in our products. You go to China, and they're one of the most saving countries in the world, and they are investing in things. That's why they're buying our companies. We're a creditor nation. Everybody's got their credit cards maxed up to the top, and so what the government is doing is coming in and giving us more money just by cranking up the printing presses, and there's no relationship to value or labor.
Now you know why I got a headache.
Gold standard, we ruined all of that.
Now you know why I got a headache. Yes. To me, and this is probably going to have, people in the press are going to have a lot of fun with this, but to me, it seems like a shell game with our currency, and I'm going to have to spend a lot more time studying it before I actually give you a solid answer on it.
I think you explained it very well, actually, and I would have to say that it's big government interference in what should be a free market enterprise. And so, yes, it's not something we are happy about, and I think that any one of us as a U.S. Senator would want to look into that. But again, it doesn't support free market enterprise, and that's what I support.
Quantitative easing is the Fed giving money, cash, to the federal government and buying all of their bonds. So they're creating $85 billion a year. The Fed balance sheet has expanded to over $2 trillion. Now, as you know, if there's more money in the system, the value of it, economics will tell you, the value of the money is going to go down. And so this is where I talked about entrepreneurs needing certainty. One of those things that we need certainty on is the value of our dollar. But what you've seen is the world currency market is complicit in this. And so where normally, if the United States did what they're doing with quantitative easing, you would see the value of the dollar go way down versus the euro or the yen. Everyone else is, and so all the values are going down. That's why you're seeing gold skyrocket as a place for value. That's why you're seeing commodities go way up. And, if we don't get our arms around the Fed and its $2 trillion balance sheet, and it is buying all of the assets, they're buying, my understanding is they're buying mortgages, they might be in the stock market, but they're for sure buying every bond that the United States government can print right now. That should cause great concern among everyone in this room. And so for me, auditing the Fed is a no-brainer. We need to go beyond that, and we need to put actual value behind the dollar, and no more funny money.